SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Relentless Racing League. Got the Miller Motorsports Xfinity Series here tonight to kick off the playoffs. That's why you see the scoreboard a little bit differently. All the numbers in blue are your playoff drivers, and of course, numbers that are not are your non-playoff drivers. I always like the playoffs in racing because it's different. A lot of other sports, you go against other playoff teams. In NASCAR, a non-playoff driver could affect your championship hopes. Joined tonight by Mr. Tony. What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I was just talking to you before how I just did a full length 7500 yesterday, but other than that, pretty good. Kind of excited for these playoffs to kick off. I always like doing playoffs, broadcasting them because points, how important points are, really more so now than ever. I don't know how many times we've seen cut lines end in a tire by 1 point, and you got to think back to here in Relentless, just 2 races. You know, you got to think back to one of the 2 races. What could you do differently for maybe that 1 extra point?
Yeah, definitely. It's not very forgiving with the two race rounds here, but definitely brings out some interesting racing. We'll call it that.
No, and the one thing we do here in Relentless, I am not a fan of, but we do it differently to where all the playoff points you accrue during the regular season, they only apply to the first round. You want more points for the second round, you got to go out, win a stage, or win a race in the first round. So
Yep. We do it so it brings everybody back together. It doesn't. I mean, reality. You know, like for instance, this race, even though they haven't showed up yet, The top 2 guys basically have a bye this race. If they show up and have a decent finish, they automatically advance. Just because they had such a points gap with the bonus points they earned over the regular season. Next round, all those go away, and everybody's pretty much on an even scale except for stage win bonus points and race win bonus points.
I wouldn't even consider that bye. Only 13 points to the cut line?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not a bye, but it does give them a huge advantage.
I mean, I guess if we average, 25 drivers a race, I think we got here tonight, the 13 points is half the field. So you basically get half a race. So that's not too bad.
Right.
But, like you said, they are not here. Ethan Collier just joined, but I don't think Ethan's a playoff driver. Also, those of you guys watching, if I don't have a driver in blue, please let me know. A lot of drivers join last second, and I try to get it sorted out. So if I did forget a driver, just let me know. Do got a sponsor here tonight. Once again, couldn't get a logo made. But, Mr. Ludi, Cup driver, sponsored it. NASCARcompanion.com, so I don't know what the heck that is. I believe that it's a funny sponsor.
I believe that is one of Greg Rogers' websites.
Oh, okay. I saw the name and I just thought of like a dating site for NASCAR fans.
No, definitely not that.
That's what my mind went to. Is like one of those subtle jokes, like a dating site for NASCAR fans. Because look at the name, it kind of makes sense. Like a farmer's date site, yes. All right. That's a good laugh. All right, let's go over our starting lineup here tonight. Once again, playoff start, so every point matters. And speaking of points, kicking off on that pole position, Kevin Stein getting a nice little point there. Outside of him, be Sam Gordon. Row 2, you got Tom Golker and Justin Miller. Top 5 all playoff guys, and Kevin Biggs round up top 5. Tyler Berry outside of him in row 3. Row 4, Danny Rogers and Justin May. Excuse me. William Peters and David Farnan. Row 5. Row 6, you got the road course ringer, Philip Brown and Alan Grindle Jr. Going on to row 7, Joshua Short, Josh Van West, and Bill Kinder and Gary Sack. Second tech, row 8. Row 9, Joseph Nalback, Justin Carradas. Joshua Kleiderbuck and Gordon Spain, row 10. Row 11, Davey Hendricks and Brian Marshall. Darren Cannon and the Dozer, Jeff Medlin, row 12. Row 13, Ricky Williams and Ethan Collier. Tony Frey and Jacoby Treat round up the field. So, who are we missing here tonight? We're missing both the DVR guys, correct?
Yep, and it looks like we are missing number 8, Nathan Penley. He's one of our...
Drop, please. I see it.
Yep.
Oh, and they didn't... That's odd for Schaefer and Banks not to show up or request a drop.
Right.
Hopefully everything's okay with them. Hopefully, maybe they forgot we went back racing this week or something. Yeah, that's not like them.
But with that being said, that's 3 really fast drivers that didn't show up tonight. So this could really be a wild card here, for one of these guys that we may not see win a lot of races. But they it might be an opportunity for some of these guys.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, right? The way Relentless works in a playoff is you can, of course, use drops in the postseason. If I'm not mistaken, in order for your win to count, you have to use a drop to show up for both races, but you can still point your way in by missing a race, correct? To the next round?
Yeah. Yes. Now, that's highly unlikely to happen with as large a field as we have.
For Banks and Schaefer, yeah. I think it could be possible. I mean, they come in just a half race behind. Yeah.
And they have that buffer. So it's possible. Yeah, it's just kind of odd that three playoff drivers not showing up. One of them took a drop week, so if he wins next week, it will guarantee him a spot in the next round. But the other 2, nothing. So
Is it one pace lap here or two? It's one. All right, pace car night on pit lane. Stein and Gordon release the green here at Rockingham. It is throwback week here in Relentless. A lot of throwback scenes out there tonight. Already issues with Stein. I am not sure what happened. He just dropped to the bottom. That hands the lead over to Sam Gordon.
Yeah, let's go back and look and see what we can see.
Yeah, go back and see what happened. I'm going to watch this battle going on right now. We got Danny Rogers looking to the inside of the 97 of Barry. Barry up on that high
he
line.
spun and almost lost it, so he got off throttle quick.
Wow, it didn't look like he spun his tires at all. So that was...
Yeah, smooth. I was in his cockpit. He was definitely redlining and off throttle, back to redlining. He was definitely spinning tires. I think he was probably a bit overcautious to make sure people didn't wreck, so I applaud him for that. But we'll see how it works out for him.
Yeah, Lab, Tony was saying there was issues with trading paint, so some of the guys might not show up right.
Correct.
That's why when I get the banners, I go in to get myself and throw them on my scheme. Oh, someone into the wall. Who was behind Grendel? Not sure who that was. The 77 of Golker, I think?
He would be running that Camel Joe car.
No, he's up front. Who was that? Behind Alan
Yeah, I didn't
Grendel,
see it.
coming off of 2. It wasn't... Oh, the 35 of Kinder.
Ah.
He didn't get in the wall. He just got... Wow, he got really loose off of 2 here.
Yeah, and it looks like the guys behind him may have cut him a little break. Plus, he already had damage on the back end, so that might affect him later on in the race. Oh, he's in the wall again. In 3 and 4 this time. No, just kidding. 1 and 2. Right up in front of Gary Sack.
Oh, Gary, be careful. Yeah, I gotta think that left rear damage has to be affecting the car because he is just struggling right now. Everyone else seems somewhat glued to the track. I know they're not because these cars are hard to handle, but Kinder looks like he's all over the place, just sawing at that wheel.
So one of the things that I'm seeing is he is getting way too high, and those bumps
hard into the outside wall
are terrible. Yeah, he's murdered that right front fender.
Yeah, and that was a hard hit. I'm more worried about toe damage, and this is a track you don't want any toe damage. You know, some tracks you can afford a little bit. Here at Rockingham, same with Darlington, you don't want any toe damage.
Oh, in the wall again.
You're behind, Tony.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, my bad.
I thought that hard and outside wall.
But I also saw the 13 get in the wall there a little bit.
Yeah, back up front we go. You got the 5 trying to chase down Ricky Williams here, who is a lap car. Miller having a strong showing, and I'm kind of surprised at how well Golker's ran. Usually we don't see Golker up here in the top 5, especially early in the race, but qualified well, running P3, trying to hold off Kevin Biggs, kind of a hard task. And without the DVR guys here, it kind of opens up the door for some of these guys who usually don't get a chance to lead or get a win. Opens the door wide open for them.
Yep, definitely can rack up some bonus points here, maybe even a win to advance to the next round. I will say, oh, there's a wreck. 35, 2, no caution. Looked like the 2 car just got loose.
Did the 2 car get loose or did he get
he got punted. He got punted by the 13.
Oh my gosh,
that was 35.
That was such minimal contact too.
Yeah.
He
that car is extremely loose on corner exit. So if you can spin out without somebody touching you. So it's one of those things where you really got to be careful. And if somebody gets to you at that one spot where that car is really upset, you will turn in an instant.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because that was like a poke.
Yeah, on cold tires, trying to get a good run off of 4, you could loop it real quick. Same thing off of 2. The bumps just really upset this car. 14 is blinking something terrible right now.
Yeah, Yeah, Miller's usually
So
not one to blink a lot either.
yeah, he has his moments. I was gonna say I'd keep
Ooh,
an eye on this 20 car.
I was about to say
He
Danny
was
Rogers
fast.
just pulled a really slick move around Biggs into 3 and 4.
He was really fast in practice, and I'm curious to see what he has on the long run or whether he's gonna burn up his tires. But he is definitely marching forward.
Yeah, and here at Rockingham, you got to be careful on how you take 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is, I don't want to say an easy corner because that wall can sneak up and bite you, but for the most part, I'm talking next gen. I'm pretty sure Xfinity are saying the car feels kind of decent in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, you got to be careful on how you're taking that corner because you could really roast that right front up.
Yeah, so I was kind of surprised with these cars because
Ooh.
early on corner exit, this car is extremely loose, but through the center of the corner, on both sides of the ends of the track, it is extremely tight. So if you're putting a whole lot of wheel into it on the top line, or even on the bottom, and you're sliding up to the top line, you are going to kill your front tires. So it's definitely going to be about conservation here, managing your tires, managing your inputs. Surprisingly, we haven't had a caution yet, so I don't want to jinx it.
You
but,
said the damn
you
C
know.
word. Yeah, and Danny Rogers, he is on the move. He is the only guy I have seen been able to place that car anywhere on the track and make a move. Him and Biggs both, they've kind of been made their way past the 1477, made their way second and third. Mitch, my advice to you with the next gen is patience on the throttle and figure out where the bumps are on 1 and 2 and avoid them at all costs. That's my best advice. 3 and 4 is I kind of treat 3 and 4 here like 3 and 4 at Darlington. But
so it looks like the line has migrated to the bottom, which does not surprise me one bit. But I wouldn't be surprised later on in the run if people start working that high line as we see Danny Rogers trying to set something up to get around Sam Gordon here. I don't think it's going to work this time, but he's going to carry a lot of speed down the straightaway here and see what happens in turn 3 and 4.
Oh, he washes up the track. Oh, he gets around him.
It's pretty easy to do.
And the one thing I've noticed early in this race is it seems like these cars can manage, like, work around the whole entire track. The next one, we're glued to one line. These Xfinity cars, it looks like they can run high to low in both corners.
Yeah, so like I said before, you just got to be careful how high you get, because in both corners, if you get all the way out to the wall, like right in that middle section of the corner, the bumps are so terrible that you lose so much speed, and it really upsets the car. I think what we're seeing is Sam Gordon may have burned up his tires, and now the field's reeling him back in. He had that clean air, maybe pushed it a little too hard.
Oh, Banks has requested a drop, but it was after the green. I take a break to go find a puppy. You heard that. I will during stage break. I think stage is 40 or 50.
I will tell you in 1 second here.
50.
Yep, lap 50. I did not check to see what a fuel run was, but let me see real quick.
I know in the next gen we were pushing like almost 65, 70 laps, so these guys should easily be able to make it 50.
Yeah, so sitting in the pits, it's showing me 57, which means it's probably realistically more like 53, 54, maybe 55.
I think it'll be higher because as the run goes on, you're not putting in as much throttle, so you're saving fuel, technically.
Yeah, we'll see. But they definitely won't have a problem making stage.
And I'll say this real quick. Ricky Williams, he's been a lap car in front of these leaders this whole run. And I'm kind of surprised he's been able to stay in front of leaders. I don't know if he started from the pits or what, but
I believe he did.
He's just out here, like, staying in front of leaders, and it's kind of impressive because I think he's running quicker laps than the leaders right now.
Well, the leaders are up there battling each other too, where he's just been kind of out front, running his line, not having to worry about passing cars. So he's definitely had the opportunity to save tire a little better than some of these guys a little further back.
Well, look in the
Justin
inside.
Miller making his move on Sam Gordon. Don't know if he'll get him this time. Sam's going to have the momentum down the straightaway.
Yeah, that high line in 3 and 4 carries so much speed. He'll get him here, though. If you can get someone's inside going into 1, it's hard to defend that.
Yeah, the high line can be fast, but it also pushes you out to that wall. And it does not take much to kill that wall on exit of turn 2. Kevin Stein making his way back up here. He's back up into 5th.
Yeah, the pole sitter.
Oh, Justin May just tapped the wall a little bit.
Oh, and he gets into Peters!
86.
The yellow flag is out.
That's a caution. Barnon in it. Grindle, sack.
He got into the wall there. Tony, I think the 86 came up. Like, the 90 got it collected. That's a hard one to call because there's really no line to go off or point of reference, but I am not 100% sure on who came up and who went down.
Yeah, I think the 90 was still wiggling from hitting the wall, is what I'm seeing.
Just had nowhere to go. 37, Grindle, Gary Sack involved. 3 playoff drivers involved in that wreck. Alright, well, while we got this caution, I gotta go find a damn dog. I'll be right back.
A lot of cars coming down pit road that were collected in that. The 86 looked like the 37 and the 89 of Gary Sack all came down pit road. I'm sure the 90 was as well. I just didn't see him there. But some good cars caught up in a bad one. We'll see if they're able to come back out and be competitive.
Wow. No takers on pit lane as far as leaders go?
Nope, just the damaged cars is what I saw.
Oh, that's why they only have 3 inches of the tires. Yeah, nope, I wouldn't pit there either. Nope.
Yeah, probably want to save those for later. Get through the stage, take one, and then you still got 2 extra sets.
Now,
72 coming back down.
How many wheel spins do you think we'll see on this restart? Old tires, worn out track, hot track too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's warm. If it were me, I'd be starting in 3rd. I'm not gonna lie.
110
I'd be starting in
degree
3rd gear
track
here. I think 2nd gear you're gonna roast the tires. I think 3rd is a safe gear to start in.
Yeah, but then you run the risk as a leader. Restart in 3rd gear, someone behind you that can restart 2nd and not spin the tires running in the back of you.
Yeah, I think the leader will be okay in 2nd. He's got the top line. I feel like there's gonna be more grip up there. Not on that transition as much. I think really Miller's going to be the one to watch here to see if he can get a clean launch on almost 30 lap old tires.
Yeah, I'll go like green flag race. 20 to go here in stage 1.
I'm willing to bet they give plenty of room though.
Take them down on pit lane.
I hear some high RPMs in the field.
I do too.
I don't know.
Green flag.
Oh, Philip Brown had the wheel spin. Shore had the wheel spin.
There was a lot of wheel spins there. It was just who minimized it.
Yep.
Even Danny Rogers spun a little bit.
Ooh, Gordon's Bame. He almost got loose and collected the 46 of Stein. You know, it's races like this that remind me why people complain so much about different paint schemes in NASCAR nowadays. Because I'm losing track of who's who. I'm so used to certain paint scheme on cars, and I'm like, wait, who's running what? Philip Brown doing a burnout for the fans. What a guy.
Well, Jacob Treat just disconnected. That must have hurt his car a little more than it looked like.
Yeah, Spain's working the inside of the Golker.
Yeah. I also saw the 45 come up and hit the wall a little bit earlier. I don't think it was anything major, just slight contact. That was looked like that was pretty close between the 77 and the 38.
Ooh, Ethan Collier.
45 all the way up the track.
Yeah.
But I will say, you know, if you're struggling in the corners and you have the ability, use that cut down lane, and it's the safest way to get off of a corner. It might not be the fastest, and it might destroy your tires, but you can use it. Kind of that exaggerated diamond, if you will.
Yeah, but I think at this point in the run, your tires are already roasted to that point of no return. I don't think it's going to hurt them anymore running that cut down line.
Right. Now it's more about how can I make this corner without hitting the wall.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that was close for Stein.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are definitely getting a little loose on corner exit of 2.
Look at Ricky Williams. I'm telling you, Tony, he might be a sleeper.
Yeah, wasn't he like last car in the lead lap, and now he's up to what?
He
8th?
was the last car on the lead lap, and not only that, he was staying in front of leaders the whole run. Like, he had speed.
Yeah.
And I don't think he pitted right there.
I don't
know
he
how
it could be a
he
ninth,
did.
but he did.
He did.
Oh, he did. Oh, so he's just driving through the field and burning up a set of tires.
He's hauling the mail right now. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that I like that, to be honest. I think that's gonna hurt him later.
Oh, it's definitely gonna hurt him later. But I mean, he's not in the playoffs. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, go up and get your stage win, maybe. Go up there and battle some of these leaders. Oh, look at the way he accelerated on the bottom off that corner.
Yeah.
Definitely on fresh tires.
Oh, something into one. Oh, Kevin Biggs had a big moment.
So I didn't mention this earlier, but one of the things that I noticed in practice is that if you overdrove the corner, that car will go into a 4-wheel slide up the track. So something to keep an eye on.
Oh, it's like the next gen in every corner of every lap.
Yeah.
The only way not to do it is run really, really slow.
Right. All right, so we're talking Ricky Miller. Wouldn't put fresh tires on. What's he do at the stage, right? He's got to stay out.
I would, yeah.
You think he'd almost have to. He can't burn up another set right at the stage and go 110 laps on one more set.
No, because I'm not. No, because they're going to have 110 laps left. Oh, he gets in the back of the But, yeah, no, because it's 110 laps. It should be a one pit stop race, but you still want that set left in your pit stop in case there's like a caution at a certain point.
Yeah, I just don't know if they can do. Well, I mean, they should be able to do 110 laps on fuel, but man, that's a lot of laps on them tires.
No, they can't do 110 of fuel. It's a one-stop race.
No, one stop.
Oh, yeah.
But still, I mean, I feel like at the end, if you get a caution, you got to have an extra set laying.
And I won't lie, as a playoffs driver, this is so frustrating. It's like you are taking a point away from next round, like doing this. Come on, man. Like if I'm Danny, I'm kind of a little sour right now. Like, dude, that's a playoff point.
Nah, I'm up here leading the race primarily on this strategy. I don't care. Let him go. I got a better chance at winning this race.
Yeah, but we already mentioned how much 1 point matters. You know, who's to say this 1 point doesn't come back and bite Danny Rogers at the end of next round?
Yeah, but if he wins this race, it's all null and void. And right now, he's looking like the fastest car out there. Obviously, on this strategy, Ricky Williams is on a different strategy. And the field is pretty well separated right now, so this should run to stage. In theory, I won't say it will, but it could run to the stage. And then, I mean, reality, you want to be up front, right? So he's going to pit. He's probably going to come out of pit second unless he has a bad pit stop. And then he's kind of clear to go. Ricky Williams, if he stays out, will be on old tires. He's going to be slow, going to check everybody up. So I think it will work out good for the final run here after the stage with Danny Rogers if he can come out of pits first and be lined up second at the restart.
Yeah, and there's a couple more guys that are kind of surprising here early in this race. And these guys have not took tires yet. Spain running fourth. You got Collier running sixth. How about 9 of Justin? Running top 10 here. 5 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, Spain's usually fast. He just ends up in a wreck of some sort, whether he caused it or somebody else.
He got that KBL.
Yeah. Collier's usually fast or wrecking. You know, that seems to be it's one or the other.
Are you fast or wrecking or fast at wrecking?
Fast or wrecking.
Yeah, that's another name, Nallback, back here battling in with Van Westen for 11th.
Yeah. But I also feel like this is a Nallback type race, right? Nallback, I'm just going to say it like it is. I apologize if it offends anybody, but Nallback is not an extremely fast driver.
No.
But a race like this, where it's about conserving your tires, managing your inputs, I feel like that kind of helps Nallback.
Oh, Van Westen got that four-wheel slide.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Especially on these older tires. Pit road has closed. 2 to go to stage.
Oh, Philip Brown almost gets into 21.
Yeah, that looked pretty tight.
Oh, God. What's going on up here in front of the 9? I think he might have checked up or something.
Biggs is running that outside line. These guys on the bottom, like he's fast on the straightaway, but it looks like they're passing him.
Yeah, it's just so hard to run that high line
out of turn 2. On the bottom, they got to be careful there. Justin May is back out on track with an extremely broken car. And this will be the stage right here. Once 10th place crosses the line,
the yellow flag is out.
Will be Justin Karatsas.
And Lucky Dog will go to the 35. No! Did Marshall get lapped as they came across the line? He did.
The 90?
The 94 got lapped.
Oh.
Like, I think...
Oh, yeah, I see you. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. And that took the Lucky Dog away from Kinder. Nope,
right,
never mind.
Ricky Williams, your stage... Yeah, it's giving him the...
So Kinder will be the Lucky Dog.
Yep. Ricky Williams, your stage 1 winner, which he gets the notoriety of it, but that's about it. As he is not in the playoffs.
He is pitting here. Interesting call by Ricky.
I don't...
You know what? Like I said, Ricky's out of the playoffs. Like, a win does him no good. Like, no good. And we say all the time, you know, if you run the same strategy everybody else, you're never gonna have a shot to win. It's an off strategy, but he's shown earlier with that clean air, he can stay in the lead.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he just got gas, though. I didn't see him get tires.
I didn't either. But with that being said, even if he were to take tires here, yeah, he was fast on new tires. He was fast and clean air, but what happens when he's back with everybody else?
No, I'm talking
You know,
when he was a lap car right in front of leaders and he was pulling away from them. He showed he had speed. What I was trying to get at is if he took tires there and it goes green, I mean, it's very well might could. We had a really good green flag run to start the race, and he has that one pit stop strategy. That might be a winning strategy for him.
It could be, but I feel like you're banking on a lot, right? Let's be real. This is the first round of the playoffs. There's going to be some desperation. People are going to be trying to get that win. We're not done with cautions.
Well, and once again, no offense to Ricky when I say it, but when you're someone like Ricky who doesn't really run up front a lot, I mean, why not try that odd strategy and hope it goes green? Because, I mean, doing what he did there, you're already gambling. I would just go all in and say, hey, just take the set of tires. You're not losing nothing because you're not in the playoffs.
Right. With that being said, we believe he took fuel only. Danny Rogers did come out second with fresh tires.
This
so
is going to hurt Miller.
Yeah, if the 11 didn't take tires, this could hurt a lot of people if he spins the tires, including Danny Rogers.
Mitch, get out of here with that bad juju.
If that car spins, it's probably going to spin to the right, send the car up the track. So.
Oh, they always do.
See
Green
what they
flag,
do when
green
this
flag.
restart.
Oh, there it goes!
14.
Big one here, Rockingham.
Them.
Yeah, I don't think that was on the 11.
I saw the 14 punt him. I didn't know if the 11 spun.
Oh, so the 14 got into him, but if you watch it back, the second contact after the 14 got slammed in by Ethan, that's what spun him. He gets into him once on the initial start. Right there.
Yeah,
He
they
kinda
anticipated.
upsets it, but right there, this second contact on that left rear is what really upset the 11 that sent him into Danny Rogers. And Mitch, I hate you. You had to say we haven't had the big one yet. And what happens in the damn restart? I mean, 20 involved, 5 involved, 46 of Stein involved, Biggs involved. Golker, does he make it through? No, he gets involved. This is like the whole playoff field. I think everyone.
I think everybody got it.
I don't think there was a single playoff driver on the lead lap that did not get damage from this. Oh, big contact for Stein on the inside wall. Yeah, I do too, Fastminder. I blame Mitch. Yeah, I think every single playoff driver got involved in this.
Yeah, I think that was a lack of situational awareness by a lot of people there.
No, Kinder
I'll be honest.
Made it through. Oh, he's a lap down though.
It's going to be who has the least amount of damage that's going to affect the race. Right now, Danny Rogers is going to be your leader. He did not come down pit road. I have not looked at his car. William Peters, will be taking the wave around here.
A little bit of left front damage, but that is
it doesn't look terrible, does it?
No.
I think he might be okay.
That's kind of surprising because if we go back to this restart,
he's got some left rear damage too, but I don't know if it's.
If he does not have toe damage, he is the luckiest guy alive because he took an absolute shot right to the left front tire from the, I think the 46 of Stein. Yeah.
I think his saving grace is that they were going so slow.
That don't matter because he had his wheel turned to the right, and that's a direct hit.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what he has for pace here once they get going.
Oh my gosh, he did have toe damage and pop back out.
Lucky.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I went left front. It gave him a toe damage and it popped it right back out. I did see something. I didn't know Xfinity cars ran Brembo brakes.
So we were talking about Nallback earlier. He's restarting fourth. After
Yep.
that, all that mayhem.
Green flag, green
Look at
flag.
all the single file cars. Oh my gosh. You're back out in the air, and I think that caution is a kind of gift of Danny Rogers. It kind of took out any competition he had. And look at the top 10 now. Just 3 playoff guys.
Yeah, it's all shaken up, but I will tell you this. On that restart
Oh,
there,
someone in the inside wall.
they definitely were being a little more cautious.
Kevin Biggs.
Inside wall, huh?
Inside off of 2.
Not.
Hitting the bumps. Oh, he got in the outside wall, and then... Oh, I thought he hit the inside wall. No, it shot him down there, though. He towed.
He just parked it. I think he towed and alt F forward. Guess he wasn't having fun at this track.
Yeah, just 3 playoff guys in the top 10. Rogers, Miller, and Short.
Nallback just made a pass for third.
I'll have to keep an eye on Miller. Miller has speed. It looks like he got all that damage fixed. All his damage is just in the back bumper.
The ones I feel like are more concerning are the ones that have that front nose damage. For instance, like the 45 has a pretty... It looked like he did. Had some pretty nasty front end damage there. That I can't imagine that's going to make that car feel very good.
I think where the damage is at, I don't think it's going to affect the handling, but it is going to take away some speed on the straightaway. So that is a pretty good indent on that center of that bumper.
Yeah, and it's raised, right? Like the splitter is raised
Yep.
right in the center. So that might actually make the car looser off the corner. I don't know.
I mean, if it makes it looser, that might. No, that makes it off the corner. Nallback,
It might help.
I think Nallback just lost connection. He's been gone for about a half a lap.
Yep. Quality is pretty low right now and dropping.
Yeah, he's been gone a full lap now.
Yeah, he's about to get disconnected.
Dang, he was having such a good run, too.
And we were just talking to him yesterday. He said he got a new internet provider and wanted to know if he was blinking. We did not see him blinking at all last night.
I haven't seen him blink yet today. He just
And
disconnected.
all of a sudden, yeah, quality went down.
He got a battle going
It's about
on
to drop.
back here
It's about
for
to drop him.
4th. Watch him pop back up out of nowhere.
Nah, he's already gone. It's counting down. His quality's sitting at 22 and dropping. They don't come back from that low.
Miller was on the outside for a whole lap and actually somehow made it work.
Yeah, on the fresh tires, I feel like you can make the outside work. It's later in the run that you're going to pay the price.
Oh, almost got in the left for a right rear of Collier.
Yeah, those two have been getting pretty close.
Now, if I'm Miller here, I think he's kind of settled down. He had to burn his stuff up, getting around the drive. No, he's just going to send it to the outside. He said he wants that clean air. He wants to lead. Rogers is going to try to cut him off. Couldn't get to work. Side by side across the line this time by.
If I'm Rogers, I'm letting him go. He's going to burn his stuff up running up there. He will pass him back here.
How about Josh Van West running third?
About 10, 15 laps, Miller will fall back.
Oh, no, I just exited iRacing. All right, I'm going to run an ad real quick.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, guys, we're back. Miller's still leading the way. Van West is hitting third. Short, you're making a pass.
Yeah, it looks like Miller might be starting to pay the price on those tires for running that high line. Rogers is catching back up to him.
Jacob got 9 minutes of damage from that. It didn't look like he got hit that hard.
I think he took a straight shot, though, to the nose.
But still 9 minutes of damage?
Yeah, I don't know.
He must have got toe damage somewhere. Ben Weston, though, looking to make a move for second around the 20 on 3 and 4. Oh, that's such a hard position to be on a low line off of 4. That car just wants to drift up. It is so hard staying off the guy ahead of you or outside of you. Man, and I'm going to say this. If Van Weston, I know there's a lot of racing guys. If he wins this race, he's really going to look back at the season because he was the first driver out on points.
Yep.
And he missed the playoffs by 6 points. Man, if he wins this race and you go back and look back at it, and you're like, man, if I could have got 6 points somewhere, I could be locked in the second round. It's kind of like when Busher won Watkins Glen last year. He had 2 close wins, or 2 races that he could have won, and then he goes and wins the first round. It just seems to work like that racing. You get knocked out of the playoffs, or you don't make it, and you go win the first round after you're knocked out. It's like... Larson did it in 22, I believe. I think Reddick did it 1 year. And he's quick, too. Like, he is chasing down Miller. Got around Danny Rogers. And to the point in a rondo where it's becoming more and more difficult to pass. So, if he can get around Miller, he might have a good shot of, I wouldn't say checking out, but keeping the lead.
I feel like it's going to depend on how long this run goes, really. If we start getting cautions, that would probably benefit some of these guys. If it goes a little longer, I feel like Rogers is probably better saving his tires. But now I'm seeing him work that high line, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, Rogers really hasn't gained ground. Weston got loose, making that move to the inside. Is he there on the inside? Yeah, he's there to the inside of the 14. He might make it work here. Oh, he goes a little too low there in 1. Definitely ruined his speed in turn 1. Oh, where'd Miller go? Oh, no.
Oh, Miller blinking out. That's a scary thing when you're right behind somebody.
Oh, that is so, especially when you're right there to the left rear. Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah.
he had a wall hit. I don't remember Jacob hitting the wall. Yeah, Mr. Gary Sack. Gary out there just trucking along, trying to make up some spots. And with how many playoff drivers are out of the race, it is actually kind of insane right now. You got Brown 5 laps down, May, Peters, Grindle 20 plus laps down, Biggs out of the race. Oh, Miller blinked again. I think Van West might get it this time. He's there on the inside. Miller's not gonna be able to cut down like he wants to. Van West should get a good exit off of 2. He does, but Miller gets a really good exit on the high line. Not easy task to do here at Rockingham. Because that turn 2 wall will bite you in a hurry. Ooh, Miller. Maybe he meant to, I thought Miller kind of missed the corner, but it actually worked out in his favor. I'll tell you this, these top 3 have broken away from the field. It's almost a 3-second gap between 3rd and 4th. And if you're Van Weston, what do you do here, Tony? Do you short pit to try to win, or do you just run it dry? I say if you're Van Weston, you run it dry.
Man, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know what the fuel run is, but yeah, depends on your speed. I feel like if it has a green flag feel, you're gonna want to run it long. But if we start seeing cautions, I mean that could benefit you if you run it long. But
I say I say run it long because how tricky pit exit is here. As this is a very good battle. We got Brown for 4th, and it's really 3 guys. Or at least 2 of the 3 guys we don't see up in the top 10 a lot. Justin Carrazas and Tyler Berry.
Right. Yeah, it looked like Carrazas slid up the track a little bit, got in the side of the 45, and used him to help make the corner.
Yeah, I think you're the 21. You just run it dry and hope for a caution. Maybe trap the leaders a lap down because Van West has shown he has good speed. I mean, we're 30-something laps into this run, and he's still holding steady in 2nd place.
Yeah, I like the idea of it, but you said it right there too. He has the speed, so he doesn't really need to get off cycle from these leaders to still have a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, I think short pitting here is just too much of a risk with how tricky pit exit is.
Oh yeah, I don't think they can really short pit, to be honest. If it is, it's only going to be a handful of laps.
Hey, the handful of laps, all that you might need.
Yeah, and the tire, obviously, the fresher tires, a couple laps does make a difference, but I don't know that you get too crazy with it. You know, you try to push, you're not going to save fuel or anything like that to try to run it longer.
I guarantee you, Weston, every time he sees Miller blink, he's like, can you just blink permanently, please? Just blink up permanently for me.
See, I think if it's me, I'm going to try to be the, we got the 28 having some issues on the front stretch here, gathered it up, going through the infield. But I think he should probably try to be 1 lap before the other two behind him, right? So he can cycle out to the front at least one lap before. I think that's what I would try to do. Now, it's hard to say, though, because you don't know when they're going to pit.
Oh, yeah, he got tied off a 4. Slapped the wall. Able to keep it going, though.
Yeah, I drove it down through the infield, gathered it up, brought it back on the track safely. And still running 9th. Oh, yeah, 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Just tells you we only got 12 cars on the lead lap, so.
About to be 11 as Darren Cannon isn't too far in front of the leaders. Well, I guess that's what happened when you take out 80% of the field on a restart.
When Jacob asked the over-under for cautions here, and he said 6, I thought for sure it was going to be the over, but, man, I don't know.
I know.
They've had, what, 2 cautions per cause?
I insulted these guys, and I said 9.
My number was a little higher than that. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tony's like, I'm not going to feed into this fire. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'd like to focus on Miller, but he is just blinking way too much.
37 moment there, washed up the track, almost got into the left rear of the 45 car. '86 just killed the wall in turn 3. He's 19 laps down, I believe, or 20 laps down. 19 laps down.
19, yeah. Yeah. I guarantee it makes it hard for him to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know, Josh, he doesn't want to wreck someone, especially a playoff or in a playoff, but when you're blinking like that, it's so hard to predict where the guy's at.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to wreck him, but you also don't want to, kill your momentum because he's blinking.
And I'll say this, we were talking about Miller killing his tires. He is starting to pull away from Danny Rogers. Oh, here we go. 3 wide. Van Weston with the power move.
Well, and the 14 blinked out right there, so that was even scarier.
What a move that was for the lead, but Miller's there on the inside as they go into 1.
Yeah, I think he can make the pass in the high line right now. I really do. I think if he can do it right, he can carry the momentum down the backstretch and make the pass.
Yeah, he got it right here. What a way to use that lap car as a pick by that 21. Now the question is, how much faster was he than Miller? Is he able to pull away, or is Miller able to reel him back in?
Well, I think that's what we're going to see is the clean air. I mean, they both had pretty clean air, but having that little bit more clean air, is that gonna be a little bit extra for Van Weston here?
Oh, I thought he missed turn 3.
He got really close to that wall, didn't he?
Yeah.
The yellow flag.
Oh!
Caution.
This could get interesting. Ethan Collier. Randall is inside. Smacks the wall.
I think he just got loose.
Then he gets to the back of him.
Yeah, got in the wall, got loose, hit the 37, 38 got in the back of him.
It should give the lucky dog to Darren Cannon.
All right, so we are, what, lap 100?
Yeah.
I think everybody's coming, right?
Oh,
Everybody's coming
absolutely.
here.
Absolutely. I mean,
They're probably pretty close on fuel.
maybe if your lap car, do you risk staying out and getting the wave around and hope for a quick yellow, get a lap back?
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, they could try, but if it doesn't work out, you're going to lose 2 laps instead of gaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, Darren Cannon's a lucky dog. Yeah, Gordon's pitting. Yeah, they're all coming down. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, I mean, what what do you really have to lose? I guess it depends on how far back you are in that. Like, if you were going to be the first car one lap down, maybe you come in and pit. If you're like 4 or 5 cars back, maybe you take the wave around and hope for a caution. All right, pit stops. We'll see who comes out with the lead here.
Yeah, I was watching Van West, and he had a really good entry to this pit.
Well, I think it helped also that the 14 car blinked, so the 20 car was laying off a little bit, not sure where Miller was, so that gave him a little bit of a gap there as well. Got 3 cars, looks like, staying out to take the wave around.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with it, because Kinder with 3 laps down, let's put him just 2. Phillip Brown put him to 4. I don't disagree completely with this. And Clatterbuck, the only other guy with 3 laps down with Kinder, he said as well. So Kinder not going to lose a spot if a caution doesn't come out. He's going to lose an extra lap, but you're already 3 laps down. I'm kind of surprised Van Weston chose the low line here on this for this restart.
I am as well. I feel like the top line's a little safer, but we also thought that with the last restart or 2 restarts ago with Danny Rogers being on the top line, but he also had old tires to his inside. I personally like the high line because it's harder for the car to your inside to see you. So I feel like it gives you a little extra. And then on this track, I feel like it's probably going to be a little more stable for the car on that higher line.
All right, green flag back out in the air. Back into where we go. Van Weston gets a really good launch.
Yeah, and at a track like this, just having that control of the race.
Oh, the 9 goes around!
He gathered it up. He
no
saved it.
Way!
Yep. He was sideways in the track, and I think somebody hit him in the left front corner and straightened him out.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it was the same guy that got him loose.
97 got him loose and straightened him back out. Cost him 2 spots, but it could have been a lot worse.
Holy cow. Danny Rogers able to get around Justin Miller, though. We're going back and watch that restart. You got to wonder what fuel's looking like. Are these guys going to be fuel safe, or can they make it this 58, 59 laps?
I feel like if they're close, I feel like 1 caution pretty much guarantees them that they have enough fuel. But they may not even need the caution. I like I said, I'm not sure what a fuel run looks like at race pace, so I guess we will find out.
I don't think Josh Van Weston's ever won in this league, has he?
Not that I recall.
And that's insane, because he has speed quite a few times. That's what I'm saying, man. I feel so bad for him in this race. Missing the playoff at 6 points, and he won the opening race. And you could have made it into round 12.
Yeah, but it'll still feel good for him, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you get your first win at like a non-super speed. Like, I'm not saying super speed wins are like horrible to get your first win at, but I always like it when I get a win in a league outside of super speed race. It's like, okay, I didn't need some luck to get there, you know. I got speed.
Right. Yeah, but I also think you got to put an asterisk behind this one with all the cars that got wrecked out on that restart. And,
oh, come on.
So, I mean, that definitely helped about 3/4 of the field. But let's call it like it is here. But he survived it, so makes the benefit of something happening.
Yeah, and if you're Van Weston, you gotta be smart. Don't get too greedy on building a lead up. Save those tires. Don't roast them up. Because, I mean, we saw about 20 laps in the run how hard it is to pass. But if you go out there and burn it up in those 20 laps, someone like Danny Rogers will just blow right on by you.
Yeah, and I think that's what Justin Miller's doing. He's sitting back, saving his tires. He knows he's got a long run here. But he's also got that 97 behind him. And that 97, he came in pretty quick there, gained a lot of speed. Last lap, closed that gap up. We'll see what he does in 1 and 2 this time. That seemed to be where he was a little bit stronger. Yeah, maybe overdriving entry a little bit, gaining it that way, but losing it on exit.
Yeah, and West is actually just driving away. I'm a little worried that he's driving away too quick. We saw at the start of the race Sam Gordon do this, and he was chased down, and he started dropping like a rock.
Yeah, but I also feel like we saw Miller do that last run, and he was able to maintain it until that lap car played a role. But so I don't know. I don't know how much that fresh air is actually worth.
The heck did you get a torch lighter?
No.
Oh, you opened a soda.
gotta have my sun drop, man.
It sounded like a torch lighter for a second. I'm like, dang, Tony using them big bucks now.
Nah. I'm old school. I rock a Bic.
You got a good battle going for third, though. Tyler Berry working on that 14 of Miller, looking to the inside. Gotta wonder if that 9 might be looking for a little bit of payback, though.
Nah, he's gonna stay in the draft here and see if he can clear, which he does, no problem.
Grindle back there as well, but Grindle a couple laps down. He is never mind, couple. He's a lot down, 26.
Yeah, I think he was caught up in that first one.
Oh, and it was hit the wall. Am I hearing a clutch? I'm going board of Van Weston. I don't know if I heard if it was clutching in or what. Yeah, Van Weston clutching.
Maybe a little close on fuel then.
Yep.
It's getting a little spicy back here around Gary Sack lap car. 3 cars trying to get around him, but they were able to make it through no problem.
Oh, he is closing early into one. Oh, he is spending a lot of time in the clutch.
Well, whatever he's doing is working for him. He's got almost a second gap. Oh, they're wrecking behind. 37, 97.
The yellow flag is out.
Like the...
Looks like the 97 just drifted up into him.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, because I didn't see the 37 really get loose there.
No looser than every other car. I mean, everybody's a little bit loose there, but yeah, that was just a 97.
Oh, no, here comes track. Nah, this is where it comes. I would hate to be racing right now.
Man, 40 lap run.
Gosh.
When did they pit last? Somewhere right around lap 100?
Around lap 100, yeah. Because here's the thing. If you pit here and take tires and it stays green, it's the race-winning move. But if you pit here and take tires and there's a caution, let's say 20 laps from now, you kind of screwed yourself.
We got 2. Oh,
no.
Miller not. Oh, but did Miller hit the cone?
Did he?
I think he did.
No, black flag.
He might have got lucky and blinked over it.
Oh my gosh, if that happened, I swear.
No, he missed it just barely. He was good.
Oh my gosh. When you said just barely. and there's not a cone there, but you can see the commitment come box. And whoo.
Yep. Yep, you got to have all. If you have one tire over that, it's a penalty.
If you have any part of your tire over that, it's a penalty.
Yeah, I think he missed it by about a tire width. It was definitely close.
So everyone who just pitted here, if this stays green. No, I think everyone that pitted has a bunch of damage. Oh, minus Justin. And the 9.
Yeah, Karatza. But with that being said, there's only 12 cars on the lead lap. So, fresh tires here. I expect he'll be moving through the field pretty quick. Leader's pace before the caution was like 25.3s. Now, he was definitely saving fuel there. But I will tell you, looking at the stage break on the fall off, it was a pretty significant fall off about 30 laps in. So that might, and he's restarting 6th.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be moving quick. This might be a good move for him. Whole second row was blinking.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Green, green,
It's like
green.
they're alternating. You blink and I blink. 28 did not go. I don't know if he spun his tires. I assume he did, but definitely did not go. That held up the 9 a little bit, but it'll be interesting to see if the 9 can climb up through the field here.
Oh, and back to the lead. Rogers got a really good 1 and 2. Was looking to the outside of Van West, and can he get there? Quarter exit? No. Maybe look for a crossover down the front stretch. No, he's trying to poke it to the outside, and he does. Wonder if the 9 took tires or just fuel.
No, if he had a set, he had to have taken it there. Why wouldn't you, right?
It don't say yet.
Yeah. How does it show how long his pit stop was at all?
It will. I'll have to wait a few laps.
Okay. Because I feel like if he didn't take tires there, he screwed himself.
Maybe
That was the move for him.
Maybe
He
not.
came in from 4th and restarted 6th.
Because they're close on fuel.
Yeah, I think one caution would have got him there, though.
I don't know. I'm still hearing that 21 clutch in.
Karatza's back up to 4th. 97 down on the apron.
Yeah, the 21 is still clutching in. So maybe the 9 just took fuel. Like I'll know when it finally pops up.
Yeah, I'm going to go look at his lap right now. Lap times. Yeah, he's running 20. He's running 24s right now. I think he took tires. He was running 25s before the caution. Pretty confident he took tires here.
Like I said, if this stays green, that's a race-winning move for him.
I agree. If this goes green, now if we get another caution and say 10, 15 laps, he's a sitting duck. All these other guys on the lead lap are going to come take tires, and yeah, he will probably will not end well for him. But yeah, he's already up to the leader.
Yeah, clutching, still holding the lead, yeah. Oh, but I mean, not to say he's not doing a good job doing it. At a place like Rockingham, it's really easy to clutch in and still hold a lead. Oh my God! Oh, he put Van Westen in the wall.
Van Westen
And does
just
Danny
killed
Rogers.
That was insane.
The yellow flag is out.
I don't even feel like that was necessary.
That was. Hey, I'm gonna say it. That was a Joe hole.
Yeah, I feel like there's still 30-something laps
It's the same
left,
team.
man.
Same thing. I mean, Van Westen slips up. I mean, that's not.
Now Van Westen pinched him. Don't get me wrong, but
30 to go. That's a dumb move. 5 to
that's
go.
way too early.
5 to go.
Right.
Yeah, I get it, but look, I don't want to dog on a team, but we see a lot of that out of that team across all 4 series, so it does not surprise me.
I'm going back to watch that. That was just.
Yeah, that's just not really a hole you go for. This much in the race, like... Yeah, that's a bonehead move. And it sucks that 21 was quick, too.
And he got into his door just at the wrong spot, right at that bump.
And 21,
Yeah.
I mean... He's just trying to collect the car, hits the wall again. Unfortunately, nowhere for Danny Rogers to go. He gets hard impact on the wall. Oh my gosh, Joshua Short. Holy crap. Oh my god.
Well, I feel like have they had the opportunity to come down pit road yet? Because I think Miller should be coming down pit road if he can. I'd go put that fresh set on if I had him right now.
I think it should be coming down this time if they want to. No. Wow, I don't agree with that call for Miller. I think 30 to go. This is the time to come down and take that last set of tires.
Yeah, if you got him, I think you should have definitely taken him there.
I mean, no one pitted.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam Gordon did.
Feel bad for Van Westen there.
Yep. Wasn't Sam Gordon like 2 laps down?
I don't think so.
So, about the same run, about 5 laps shorter than the last run, he is restarting exactly where Justin restarted.
Yeah, so if he put tires on there...
Sam Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
Rogers coming back up there?
He has way too much damage. There's no way. There's no way. That car is tore to hell. Pace car down pit lane.
Green, green, green.
Somebody show me piss off time. No one said of the racing incident, but Justin is under fire by the 14 of Miller. I want to keep on Sam Gordon, though. He restarted 6th. He's falling back to 8th. Kind of wonder maybe if he has more damage than I thought.
Well, they were pretty slow on the restart, too. So that might have been a business decision to not hammer it too hard.
Oh, Joshua Short pitted there, too. Keep an eye on him. He just recently came down pit lane.
Yeah, Sam Gordon's front end looks good.
Oh, Joshua Short trying to make his way into the next round with a win. If you ask me, Tom, I feel like a track like this, these guys should have got 4 sets of tires just because of how much tire wear is here. And then when you have 3 sets at a track like this, it really is hard to have offsetting pit strategies, especially in the first stage. I almost said Evan Ludy, but Joshua Short looking to take the lead away from Justin Curtis. And how aggressively is Justin going to block here? That's a question.
I mean, I think he's a sitting duck. I really do. Just a matter of time.
Oh, there it is right there. Boom. Off of 4. Easy peasy. Uh-oh. 25 to go. Joshua Short leading the way. Oh, you're joking. I thought you're defending the move because that is your cup team. Oh, he's the car into the wall. I saw that happen before it happened. He got really tied off of two. Oh, short. Almost hit the wall four.
I'll tell you what, if Sam Gordon did take tires there, he better step it up a little bit. He is going to run out of time.
I think he might have some damage though. He was involved in.
I don't think he does. His front looked perfect. His rear looks fine. Little bit of damage to the left rear, but yeah, I don't even think there's damage. Honestly, I think he's.
Josh does have one win. Daytona ARCA 4 seasons ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh, you kind of. I feel bad for you, man. You had really good speed and got took out by a bonehead move. Way too aggressive with 30 plus laps ago. Will these leaders stop blinking? So hard to focus on them because it's just everything blinks out.
Miller's struggling.
Yeah, he's on the motor tires.
Yeah, he's back to sixth with like a 3-second gap to fifth.
Yeah, he's got I almost said laps. He just got passed by a lap car Clatterbuck. And Short is checking out. He's a second ahead of Collier. The 9, he's falling back to 4th. Now under fire by the 5 of Gordon. I tell you what, Tony, I think one of the most frustrating and heartbreaking things is when you have a race-winning speed and you end the race with a set of tires in the pits.
Right.
And you lose. God, that's like one of the hardest pills to swallow. Justin Miller, if this stays green, had the race-winning speed. Actually, he probably could have won the race. Both the guys that were in front of him got took out and chose to stay out in older tires and now falling back to... he's falling back to 6th, still sitting in 6th place. And he very well may end this race with a set of tires in that pit.
Yep. It's like Gordon Spain's on the move, trying to reel in Ethan Collier for P2.
Well, I mean, I mentioned at the start of the broadcast how when it comes to stock car racing and playoffs, how unlike any other sport, non-playoff drivers can affect your race in your playoffs. We've seen 2 wrecks today caused by I would say cause. Yeah, I would say cause. Oh, Collier loose off of 2. We've had 2 wrecks today caused by non-playoff drivers that took out almost every playoff driver in the field between the 2 wrecks.
Yeah.
And the one guy who's missed them both is somehow Joshua Short. He missed that big one on the stage 2 restart, and then he missed that one barely with Rogers and Van Weston.
Even worse for the 9. If that wreck doesn't happen, that caution doesn't come out, he probably wins this race.
Yeah, exactly. Tony. You're good until you weren't.
Oh, we got a wreck. Gary sack.
Oh no.
He was slow trying to let everybody by, and the 14 came up on him, nowhere to go, I think. But he's off the racing surface, no caution.
I don't know how that was not a caution. How was that not a caution? Oh my god. He was sideways in the middle of the racing surface.
Oh, here we go. Gordon Spain just took the lead.
Oh, what did I miss?
Oh, and the two's going in the wall. Oh, almost got Sam Gordon.
No, he just chased down Joshua Short.
Mm-hmm. See what happened there with the two.
Gordon Spain, another one of those drivers. Second one out of the playoffs. Missed it by 11.
Yeah, 45 just got in the back of the two and put him in the wall.
Let me see. No, Gordon Spain missed the playoffs by 14 points. So 14 points across 14 races. That's a lot. He might look back at the race or team like, man, if I could have done this or this differently, I could be in the playoffs still.
Yep, and advance to the next round potentially.
Mm-hmm.
If it continues to go like it is for the next 8 laps. .28 falling back.
Oh.
He must have burned up his tires there. The 45's working his way around him now.
That's kind of surprising. 45 really burnt his stuff up.
5's coming. He's going to try to get at least P3 here.
Yeah, Miller, he's falling back to 8th now.
Yep. 14 seconds off the leader.
And I'll be honest, like, caution here, I don't think would help Miller out at all. I mean, yeah, he can get fresh tires,
I don't think there's enough laps left. I mean, there's 10 cars on the lead lap. He could probably gain some of it back, but I don't know if there'd be enough to go win it, you know.
Yeah.
Sam Gordon moves up to 3rd place. He's going to try to reel in that 45 car. If this stays green, I don't think anybody's beating Gordon Spain here.
No.
Out to over a 1.5-second gap.
Like I said, missing the playoff by 14 points. Average of 1 point a race. Gosh, I bet he wishes there was a race or two he could look back and be like, man, if I could have done something else different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and for some reason, I'm remembering like he missed a race completely and didn't take a drop week. He did.
And what if that was a race that he just didn't feel like doing because he didn't like the track, you know?
Yeah, but still, I mean, you know, one race, if you finish 15th, it's still better than not taking a drop week where you at least get a few points, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. From the 2 to go this time by, Gordon Spain out with a commanding lead, almost 2.5 seconds. FRC's apparently running 1, 2, 3 right now. Wait, how is that possible if you have,
Oh, they've got like 6 drivers.
Oh.
2 different teams.
And Gordon Spain gonna come across 3 and 4. Think he won a race last? No, would this be his first win? 1 to go.
I don't know.
Gordon Spain comes out of turn 2 for the final time, and if you're Justin Miller, you're really kicking yourself in the butt right now, wishing you had came down pit lane on that last caution, took a set of tires. But in the meantime, this could be a non-playoff driver. Gordon Spain collecting his first win of the season, maybe first win ever here at Rockingham. I can't wait to interview him and ask him maybe if there's one race, maybe even 2 that he wishes he could have done a little bit differently and made up the 14, 15 points he needed.
Yeah, looking at the historical stats in RRL, there are 0 wins in his name column, so.
So first win, and it comes at a track that is not easy to race at, Rockingham. Oh, Gordon, don't spin him. Let him do a burnout. I know you're trying to congratulate him, but damn. We'll have to make sure that he doesn't hop up on that roof. Did you hear they banned that? I guess no. You can't hop on the roof now in NASCAR? That was wild, though.
Yeah.
The whole race was wild. All right, we'll do an ad break and we'll get back to the interviews.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
All right, let's see if they're in broadcasting channel. They are. Let's kick it off with our P3 finisher, our only playoff driver in a podium. Sam Gordon, what's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Well, you had an eventful race. You were collecting that massive wreck on a stage street restart. I think you went a lap down at one point. I might be wrong on that. If not, you still bounce back to the podium finish. You're taking tires on the last caution.
Yep, I got collected during that full restart. I got pretty good damage. I had to pit. I got a good lap down. Luckily, some cautions came out, and I was able to get the lucky dog, and was able to get the fresh tires and move back up towards the front.
Yeah, it was definitely a mayhem race. I think every playoff driver except for 1 or 2 got collected in that restart wreck. You were able to battle through all the setbacks you had, come across the line P3. Good start to your playoff run here as you guys have your sights set on next week at Las Vegas, if I am not mistaken. So, good luck there at Vegas. Congrats on your P3, and let's get your shout-outs in.
Thank you. First, like to shout out you guys and this whole league. It's just amazing you guys do such a good job up here in the booth. I'd like to shout out my team FRC, Josh, Ethan, Gordon, and Nathan. Nathan, he couldn't make it out tonight because he is on his anniversary. suck that Josh got wrecked there towards the end. I believe we probably could have got 1, 2, 3, 4 here. But overall, just shout out my team and shout out you guys.
All right, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Next, we'll pull down our P2 finisher, Ethan Collier. Kind of had a quiet night. I think he revolved in a wreck earlier in the race. Got some damage from able to get it fixed, and he battled back to a P2. Took some tires there along. I think your whole team took tires there on that last caution. On that restart, do you look back and think there was anything you could have done differently to maybe close that gap to Gordon Spain, or was he just kind of in his own zip code?
No, I felt like he was pretty much the best in the long run. I mean, I didn't have a chance to qualify. I joined the session late. I think I started like 25th. I actually caught up to him on that first run before that first caution in stage 1, and he pulled away from me once we went back green after that caution. I mean, I knew I probably had top 3 speed on the long run. I got nose damage when on that restart, whoever's in front spun their tires, and it kind of messed me up. I had so much damage I couldn't turn the car in the long run. Then I ended up wrecking myself. So thankfully I was able to get back on pit road, fix everything. First time I finished top 3 this season. It's been a long season. I felt like I've had speed, just haven't been able to finish a race. So.
All right, man. Congrats on that top 3 here tonight. Let's get shout outs in.
Shout out everybody at FRC, Josh, Gordon, Sam, Nathan. I really think we would have had a FRC 1, 2, 3, 4 had Josh not gotten wrecked at the end there. So it sucks, for him. But I'm glad all 3 of us were able to finish.
All right, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, let's put on Gordon Spain. First time winner here in RRL. Main question I got for you, man. You missed the playoff by 14 points. Looking back at it now, do you think there was a race or maybe even 2 races that you could have made up those 14 points and win it tonight would advance you to the round of 12?
Oh, shit, I feel like between all of them. I mean, it was tough missing that, but...
Yeah, it's an average of point a race. So, I mean, look, I know...
Yeah, it was...
I know
it was so close yet so far away from making it.
I know you took a drop week or 2. Let me go back and see that. How many drop weeks did you take? It's not pulled up. But I know you did miss a race or 2. Looking back at it, do you wish you could have made those races? Maybe one of them was you didn't feel like racing the track, or...
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I'll
take any of them back.
Don't get wrong.
The way this season's gone, I'll take any of them back.
Don't get wrong. A win is always amazing. Anytime you get the win, especially that first win, especially at a track like this. But man, it kind of has an asterisk next to it because it's a big what if. You could have made it to the round of 12, and then what if?
Oh no, I ain't worried. There's no asterisk here.
No, I'm talking as far as the playoff run goes. The playoff run goes. Like,
right, yeah.
Had you made the playoffs, you win here tonight. Of course, it would have advanced you to round 12. Let's say you go out there, have a solid round 12. So it's always that what if. But I guess lessons learned from this season to maybe go on to the next. Congrats, big congrats on that win. Especially at a track like this, you played that pit strategy to the T. Kind of got a little lucky there. There wasn't a caution. At one point, Gary Sachs spun out with like 20 to go and somehow did not bring out a caution. If so, some guys came out for fresh tires. So, got a little lucky there in your favor, but of course, you did have that speed. I think you're running top 10, top 5-ish most of the night. So, I'll let you get your shout outs in and good luck next week at Las Vegas.
Yeah, man, thank you. I'd like to shout out my team, FRC 1, 2, 3 tonight. I know it was a rough deal for Josh, but we got a 1, 2, 3 for him. Relentless for putting this on, and you guys for broadcasting.
All right, man. Later.
Thank you.
All right, so Gordon Spain collects the win here tonight at Rockingham. Oh, what am I doing? Play, stupid thing. Collects the win here at Rockingham. Still got some racing going on this week. I know the Cup guys are going to Rockingham. I want to say ARCA. No, ARCA's going to Auto Club. Ooh, that should be fun. Trucks are going to Rockingham, though. So, tomorrow night and Wednesday night, good old throwback race coming up for those guys. Jacob Trait will be doing tomorrow night. And Wednesday, I'll be back live Thursday night for the ARCA series. For the ARCA series. Cup, just a reminder, it is the first race of our playoffs as well. Round of 16 kicking off here at Rockingham. So, hopefully, the mayhem isn't as bad. I'm kind of worried about that race now that I've seen these guys, especially how tricky restarts are. But thank you all for tuning in. Y'all have a